Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Battle Network 5. In the last part we got a mission from Shaw to go meet Proto-Man here in ACDC Area 2. And now we're going to continue on. Now I'm showing you my folder because we're going to do that mission that Shaw sent us on. I'm also here in ACDC Area 2 to get this spreader asterisk from the shop. I would have bought the HP memory, but I only need the spreader for right now. Also, as you can probably tell, I grinded for Zenny off-screen. Why? Well, we'll get to why later. However, I do want that spreader asterisk in my folder because it gives me my first program advance, which I think we'll see during the mission. I forget. Oh, you stupid viruses. There you are. This mission will be carried out by the two of us. We'll be liberating ACDC Area 3, which lies past here. Roger. Lan, you tuned in? Yeah. Just like Shaw told you on the phone, the success of this mission depends on your operation. I'm in your hands. No probs. Leave it to me. Let's get this party started. Very well. I'll show you how to proceed on this liberation mission. You'll learn the ropes after a couple of battles. Roger. Let's go, Megaman. But how can I open that door? Okay, never mind. I like how he just nonchalantly does that. It's open now. Now, go. Talk about slice and dice. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot alter your folder or save. Well, actually, no, you can save in the missions, but you can't alter your folder in the missions, so make sure you do that before you enter the missions themselves. Okay, Lan, then let's go. Ooh, purple. More purple. Purple everywhere! Hey, I recognize him. Let's begin a liberation mission. This area is controlled by Blizzardman. Hey! Yay, more Mega Man 6. Defeating him will free the area, but take a look. That's a dark panel. It's tainted by dark power. You must liberate those panels to get to Blizzardman. Liberate? Stand by a panel and press the A button. Select the command Liberation, a virus will pop out from under the panel. Deleting these viruses is called Liberation. So I've got to delete viruses as I move ahead. Each Navi also has its own unique Liberate command. Wide sword for me and long sword for you. These let you liberate a big area all at once. Take a look at the gauge in the upper right. Those are order points. You use 1 point every time you use your special command. Some dark panels contain order points that you'll be able to replenish them along the way. I'll go and give this liberation thing a try. Alright, good luck. Lan, you're the operator, so stay sharp. Leave it to me. Press the R button if you want to operate a different Navi. Except for Megaman, each Navi lets you use their special chip just once on the custom screen. My special chip is Step Sword. Press the L button to check the area map. Press the start if you want to cancel the mission. Roger. One more thing. Yeah? Don't liberate if you're in a situation like this. Why? What's the difference? The more dark panels surrounding a Navi, the harder the battle becomes. Get it? I recommend starting this battle from the lower right. Gotcha. Understood. Ready, Mega Man? You got it. Your mission's to liberate within 7 phases. If you manage to pull it off, then an official will give you a rare chip as a reward. Good luck. I love this song! So now let's start the liberation mission. Select that, select liberation, and we're here. Hold on, Lan. What's up? Liberation battles are a bit different from virus busting. You have to beat all the viruses within 3 turns. Really? When the custom gauge is max, the custom screen opens. Also, if you can delete all the viruses within 1 turn, you'll liberate all the panels around you. Alright, understood. I've got one more tip. It may help you if you get into a tight situation. If you happen to be caught between enemies, use the L and R buttons to switch your Navi's direction, so the L and R function changes on the custom screen. I'm counting on you. Okay then. So our first liberation battle. I'll get more to how I'm going to start editing these out later in the part, but for right now, let's just see how this goes, because we got Cacticales and Metars. You want to try and take them out as quickly as you can. However, for me, the best way to do this in 1 turn would be to wait for the Cacticales to move. Though I timed that a bit poorly. The custom screen does open automatically once the custom gauge fills up, so you need to be able to do this strategically. If you fail to delete all viruses within the 3 turns, you have to start over. Luckily, it's not that hard to do. Bosses are another thing entirely, though. We liberated it. You're getting the hang of it. Let me tell you about dark holes next. Dark holes? Take a look over there. That's a dark hole. You have to delete them before you can fight the Darkloids. That's a guardian of dark hole. Guess I'd better liberate dark holes right away. Guardians will attack closer enemies first. They're pretty nasty opponents. Either try to take them out before the Darkloids attack phase, or try to liberate dark holes in one shot. Okay, let me give him my best shot. And now it's Proto Man's turn. I'll get more into how he plays in a second. Panels like this have items underneath them. Let's do it. Liberate panels. Proto Man's a bit different from Megaman. He still has the Buster, but his charge shot is instead a wide sword. He also has a full synchro state when you counter hit an enemy. And the best way to take stuff out is actually that step sword ability, which teleports Proto Man 2 spaces in front of him and does a wide sword effect that does more damage. Pretty useful for one-turn liberates, actually. Like that. And I got some Zenny. Now, after your turn, it becomes the Darkloid phase where enemies can move. I'll turn this area into an everyday ski resort. Got it, eh? Both Guardians and the Darkloids can move during that, but the Darkloids generally won't until you get to them. Anyway, let's do a mini-boss, which is called, I forget, Big Brute. These guys generally have more HP and rather damaging attacks. This guy, for his attack, likes to, how to describe it, does a crossfire attack like that. And don't stand in front of where his attack would be like an idiot after you counter-hit him like me. They're generally pretty easy. Then again, they're the lowest mooks of them, so I would expect that. After you kill them, and if you don't destroy the dark hole fast enough, they will regenerate. So be careful of that. However, if you kill the corresponding dark hole before killing them, they will just be destroyed immediately. And the panel they're on will be as well. Yeah, I liberated it. And time for our first dark hole. Note, anytime you're on Proto Man's turn, you can in fact save, so yeah. And here's our first instance of a surrounded battle. We use the L and R button to turn around to face the opposite direction. I don't think it's the corresponding direction, it's just whatever is opposite of you. However, if you're like me on the Game Boy Advance and had a broken L button, you're screwed! Or if you're playing this on a DS Lite. Ugh, those things could break so easily. Dark holes are generally more difficult fights, but they're not overly difficult. Also, Proto Man's Buster looks weird. Also, it's pretty clear that for beating a liberation battle, you get no rewards. And when you defeat a dark hole, all panels around it are liberated. And we got some order points, so that's pretty nice. As for what their special actions do between Proto Man and Mega Man, it's pretty self-explanatory. Mega Man has Long Sword, which is 2 panels in a row, or like that really, and Proto Man has Wide Sword, which is 3 panels horizontally. And it's here that we gotta start editing battles out. The only time I'm gonna show a battle in a liberation mission from here on out is when it is A, new virus, B, the boss obviously, C, a dark hole, or D, if it's a mini-boss. That's it. Hey, Proto Man, what's that question mark panel? I think that's a bonus panel. I hear they give you a variety of bonuses, like extra HP. I see. Guess I better liberate those, too. You got it. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's all up to you. Roger. It doesn't take a turn to do that, by the way. If you go up to 1, it's automatic. And also, I skipped over, but Proto Man also explained what a pass is in the Liberation Mission. If you select pass when doing a Liberation Mission, what that does is, first off, that Navi's turn is skipped, obviously, but it also is a way to restore their HP. Because when you're in a Liberation Mission, the only way you can heal your Navis is by using a pass or a recovery chip in a battle. And even then, if you're me, you don't really use recovery chips too often, unless they're really high-tier ones. Obviously, there are phases, and if you want good rewards, it's a good idea to keep those in mind. And we got another Big Brute. Big Brutes are pretty easy, honestly. Although I really do like the animation on them. Though they remind me of something from the Legends series, and I don't know quite what. Also, this is another reason I'm showing this battle. It's because we also got our first Program Advance, Hyper Burst. This is pretty much the same as a spreader. It covers a 3x3 square. However, at the same time, see how it does multiple explosions like that? Each one of those counts as a separate attack that does the same amount of damage as the initial. So, if you can get an enemy right in the center of that, that'll do a lot of damage. And I'm going to do my best to try and make it in as few phases as possible. Which isn't too hard, actually. Quite a few of the walkthroughs on GameFAQs and NeoSeeker actually have guides on how to do that fairly well. I don't know why I didn't try to counter-hit that. Also, one limitation with roll, I believe, in this game is that if there's an enemy behind you in a battle like this, she won't go for that. She'll only go for the ones in front of you. But I do not know about that for sure. It's been a while since I last played this. No more dark holes and nothing will save the Darkoloids. Once you destroy all dark holes, the Darkoloid is accessible. So let's go right after him. After getting this. The bonus panels can do a lot of stuff. Like I just got Gundessel 1A, which is pretty good. It's not the best chip in the game, but it has its uses. Now, I said I was going right for Blizzardman, but I lied, actually, because very quickly, I actually do want to go for that other bonus panel. I could potentially kill Blizzardman right now, but doing so is actually kind of difficult. The ideal, if you want the best reward for this entire thing... Oh, first. Shiver in my deep winter! Snowball! What was I saying? If you want the best reward for this Liberation mission, you need to clear it in 5 phases. What the reward is generally varies depending on what Navi you're facing. Major Hit, by the way, does massive damage to any enemies close to you. I think it's equivalent to 1/5 of their HP. I'm not entirely sure about that, though. I'll get back to the reward thing in a second. Actually, after I beat him. Time for Blizzardman. I didn't think you'd make it this far. Whoosh, eh? Listen up, we're Team Protoman. It's a pretty stupid name, I know. Your time is up, Blizzardman. I'll freeze you to the bone, eh? Guess he wants to do this the hard way. Ready to land? Let's do it. Now, with boss fights and Liberation missions, they follow the exact same rules. 3 custom gauges, and you're out. First off, by the way, I love the boss battle music in this game. It's so good. Most boss battles also have you in this kind of setup, where you only have 2 panels. I forget if there's one that you have 3 in. I don't think there is. Blizzardman is Blizzard, obviously, so he is Aqua Elemental, so he's actually weak to Lightning Elemental attacks and Swords to the Face. Pretty easy first boss, actually. Or, technically, it's the second boss. Oosh, I can't believe it. I can't lose. No, eh. I almost said the Canadia. The Liberation was a success. Target 7 phases. Actual 6. Here's a special reward from the officials. And we got Blizzardman B. If you got, in 5 phases you get Blizzardman SP, which is the stronger version. Liberation complete. AC/DC area is now safe. Yep. But we can hardly let our guard down. We've only freed one part of Nebula-controlled net. Many fierce battles still lie ahead. Right. I'll contact you as soon as the next mission's planned. Let's check out, Lan. Roger. Nice work, Megaman. By the way, Blizzardman is overall easier as Protoman. Oh, hello. So they put the official hounds on the hunt. Little do they know the net occupation is just one piece of the grand plan. Just try to stop us. I can't recall if that's actually the voice I used for him. Oh well, I'll check back later. Very well, I'll be right there. It's all going according to plan. I should mention that Megaman Anti-Warrior Access actually adapts 4 and 5 together. Anyway, in this age, my reading has not improved at all over these past 4 years. First our PETs were stolen, and a few days later the net gets occupied, Skull gets cancelled. Yeah, there's nothing to do anymore. I can't believe I can't do anything to help Roll. The more I think about it, the more worried I get. I wonder if Roll's alright. Poor Melu. They'll be okay, Melu. Gutsman's there. He'll protect Roll for you. Yeah, and Goliath's with her too.
Yeah, I guess you're right. How about we go somewhere to get our mind off this?
Hey, that sounds like fun. But I only have my sub-BET, so let's go somewhere unrelated to Cyberworld.
Good idea. Let's go swim in the ocean. I know a deserted island. We could go splash up a storm all by ourselves. Sound like fun, Melu? Yeah. Lan, you'll come too, right? Or depending on you and Megaman if something happens.
Of course, leave it to me.
Great, then it's on. Gotta make hay while the sun shines. Let's get going.
What? We're going right now?
That's right, we are. It's not like we have anything to do here in town.
Well, that's true, but...
Okay, everybody, go back to your homes, and once you're ready, meet in front of the station. And step on it.
Well, she's gotten awfully bossy, but then again, she kind of always was, wasn't she? Yeah, I'll be ready in a flash. I still wonder how your hair works, Dex.
Yeah, I guess I'll go get ready, too.
Melu, try to cheer up, okay?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I must be worried about Glide and Dex about Guts, man, but they're really trying to keep their spirits up. I've got to do my part and try harder. Right, Lan?
Yeah.
Lan, you better get ready quick, too, or Yai will get upset.
Too true. See you in a bit.
Okay.
By the way, I should mention that in the DS version, they actually have different facial expressions for different emotions. This is a tough time for everybody. They lost their PETs and I have Dad to worry about. Mega Man, we've got to get Nebula to save Dad and get everyone's PETs back.
We can do it, Lan. Oh, hello. Lan, it's your phone. I'll get it.
It's me. Good work on the last Liberation mission. What's up, Chad? Another mission? No, not a regular mission. ACDC area was freed from Nebula's grasp, allowing private navies to visit the area at will. Patrol ACDC area and make sure all Nebula agents are gone. A patrol? Okay, leave it to me. Also, we are restoring the network deep inside ACDC Area 3. I want you to report the... I messed up. Oh, well. Okay, I'll leave right away. It's in your hands. Either way, we have to go to ACDC Area 3. But, with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in Part 5, we'll be heading into ACDC Area to see how ACDC Area 3's restoration is going. See you guys then.